Yo. Alright, we are going to turn on the music because this is more about the, experience, okay? Bro, I already played some. I got to like level 14. I did a little bit, and so far it's been really fun. The only issue I had was I got into a dungeon, and a heroic dungeon, and the tank did not know how to tank. So that was kind of cringe, but it is what it is. So this time we're going to be making I think we should make a monk. Either a monk or a DK. Maybe a paladin. I think we got to do the monk. Do we do a panda? Do we do the forbidden panda? Alright. Which one do I want to tank on? Because I'm probably going to have to tank. I like both of them. We'll probably be doing some DK shit on Wadok. So let's do monk. Ugh. I don't want to be a fucking alliance. It's gross. Alliance dogs. Yeah, let's try undead. Fresh. Ooh, Joker? Or, what's her name? Fucking Harley Quinn? Boar tails. Knowledge. Relaxing scream. Do it. Nail. That was cool. Are we a bony boy? I think we're a bony boy. The wizard. Nah, I like that shit. That shit looks cool. It's kind of fire, dude. Do we go green? Come on. Bro, I got my cute kitty right next to me. I'm ready to game. No, you can't be a monk with a loose jaw, bro. You could do it with just a tongue. Now we do that. Look at that fucking Deathwing. Strapped up. I think we go strapped. I think red eyes, dude. What's the name? Stinky monk. Let's do it. I can't wait till we have like not Dragonfly music. My UI. Bro, everybody's on right now. Holy shit. Bro, look how fucking slick that looks, bro. Alright, we got, what are we on? Windwalker, okay. Tigros. We know Tiger Lust. Evoke. Witch of Death. Leg Sweep. Bro, I was playing the Warlock and man, it had like no fucking abilities compared to what we got right now. Jade. Oh. Yeah, they are. Cannibalize. Finna eat. I don't know that it really does anything, but this does. Alright, let's go up.
There is more than one way to solve any problem.
Okay, should I skip it? I think I should.
Remember.
Alright.
As always, on time.
Let's go.
Spending time with you.
But before we do,
why are you here?
I have 10 right now. Okay.
Farewell.
Bro, I'm so fucking excited, bro. This is, I mean, this shit's so far away, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun as hell. I'm probably gonna be playing, I'm probably gonna get a Drakthir up.
I am pleased to report that the battle at sea goes well, Warchief.
Mage and another Warlock.
Decisive victories off the coast of Daenerys
And a Demon Hunter.
Alliance blood spills. This pleases me, General.
General.
There's more. I received word that our southern fleet engaged an Alliance envoy. We chased the royal flagship until it ran aground.
Aground? Where?
How is this so much better than
They
BFA?
found
Holy
a
shit.
massive, uncharted landmass, shrouded by dense mists.
Not the BFA cinematics, this was
Get there
good.
first! Redirect the invasion fleet. General, you and your best veterans will pave our way. Storm the shore and paint this new continent red!
Bro, he looks so fucking goofy. That's right.
Time is set in sand, not stone.
Keep your eyes peeled for the Alliance. Hellscream's
All right.
eyes are
Gonna shoot him. I just did this one earlier, but as a alliance. An alliance. Oh, we will. Hey, don't worry. You got the #1 shooters. Right here. Motion sickness. Oh, that's a shredder round. Okay, I don't know what that does. It shreds them. That's what it does. There we go.
Have a good one. Keep it real.
Let's do it. I like how the alarm just sounds like the fell, whatever that big fucking thing in, what's that fucking zone in TDC? Man, I'm stupid.
The tip of the Horde spear, no greater honor. Fear nothing. The Horde shall prevail.
Prevail. Nice. Where's my other one, though? The Horde shall prevail. I don't have mana. Oh, I didn't do that. Why would you just have fucking explosive just chilling in the middle of your ship that's being shot at? Ooh, a little globe of stuff. Oh, okay. That's what it wanted me to do. Where's that ability? I don't have the... Uh-oh. Oh, it shakes. Yeah, we use Poly Roger for this. Hold up. Wait, where can I even access dragon riding? It's not here. Do I have to go back to the Dragon Isles? Oh yeah, gotta turn on my auto loop. Dude, I'm so happy they're doing this, bro. Ooh, 1% experience gain. Wait, did it reset? Holy shit. Oh, is it it's probably supposed to do that. What'd I get? Pearl? Yo, this is fucking crazy, dude. Okay, I will say though, the gems that I got, that's taking shits. The gems that I got when I played for just a little bit were really fucking cool. There's like I mean, the fact that I have a role for fucking Warlock was so sick. Warlock just needs fucking mobility. It feels like shit, to be honest. The mobility feels like shit. Mine feels good. Guards over here. Pulled the dude out from taking his shit, and now he's dead. Oh. I was kind of hoping that would all... How many of these do I need? 10. I like how he just gangster holds it, like just holds it to the side.
Blood and thunder.
Finish this.
Come what may, we fight.
We've learned that our captain has barricaded himself above
May our
us.
foes flee before.
Isn't Nazgrim dead? It's part of the fucking Death Knights now, right? Huh? Oh, that one. I guess it's not an open world game. Okay. Give me all that bronze. All of the bronze, all of the bronze. Bronzy, 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 bronze. Bro, look at these fat ass bags, bro. As you defiled Kalendor. Pussy ass bitch. So many people died that day. Don't worry, bud.
I'll understand, no matter the cost.
Bro, chill. Chill the heck out, brother. Ooh, fist of furry. Fist of the furry.
Bear,
That's me.
what kind of sorcery was this?
Bear creature.
Danger! Your own doubts have been made manifest. Pandaria is not like whatever land you found. It lives and breathes. You should be careful what kind of energy you bring here.
May our foes flee before us. We bring them honor and a desire to crush our enemies. Have your kind been aiding the alliance?
It is not our desire to be wrapped up in your bloodshed. Now have your
Verse,
men guard their
armor,
weapons.
mastery, creative.
Two enemies on this continent.
Yeah, probably verse actually. Shit, Versi Diamond? So, a warrior? Oh man. Oh, I'm sleepy. I do feel a bit of the lag. Burst increased by 30%. Jump. Daddy. No, Daddy. Ugh. I don't know why I'm so damn tired, bro. I'm so damn tired.
Oh, hello. I hope to see you again soon.
Priorities.
Next one is on me.
It dies so fast. Oh, can I queue? Oh yeah, let's do a... Yeah, let's do a quick Gingerino. A quick dingery-doo? Oh, it's a fucking, wait. Is it really? I don't know why I did that. just quick stuff. Oh wow. Okay, okay.
This land is ours.
I can't wait to get like goofy, bro. Just standing there? Okay. Oh, they got dragon riding shit too. What the fuck? Bro, they got so much cool shit. Bro, this is so fucking beautiful. It's just good. This is a good ass expansion. Whenever I hear someone say they didn't like the aesthetic, I'm like, I get sus. They get sus. Or I get suspicious of them.
Greetings.
Oh, am I still alive?
You are dumb fuck. You sure are. Thread of verse.
Welcome. Farewell.
Yo, be good.
What is your hurry?
Don't get your trousers in a bunch. Chopped deadly sapphire, or chipped deadly sapphire. Extract the chipped deadly sapphire. I want to extract this. Three, okay. Oh, it did change it. It changed me to it automatically. Detox. I'll do that. That. Oh, this shit fell apart, huh? Do I have anything that I need? Okay. Doesn't look like it. Ooh. That's the dog food. It's for that fucking boss. I think the Mist of Pandaria version of Skull is better. I think they're both good, but I think Mist is better. You can hate me for speaking the truth. Let's go, let's go. don't understand how people have issues with tanking. Like, as long as you pull like an appropriate amount of stuff, it shouldn't be an issue. But that first dungeon I did was like,
Everything must
it was SM Graveyard too.
also know the Scarlet Cube too shall be charred. Glass.
Book burner.
Burns by fire.
Move it a little bit.
Us gone wrong.
JR. Okay. What do we need? We need Rising Sun Kick. Not. I forget what the talents are right now. I haven't played Brewmaster for a bit. No. Let's go with this.
Yes. Remember, he should
50 members.
beware the living.
I'll go. It's easy, man. Where's Stamp Whistle? There's.
Thanks for your patience. How can I help you?
Already did that. Oh, fuck.
No one sends love letters anymore.
Minor bronze cash. Ooh. And Kindle. Your abilities have a chance to grant you a fiery shield absorbing damage while this shield persists. Attackers suffer fire damage. Oh yes, we will put that on when we have some gear. Oh. Would you look at that? You have a chance to launch a barrage of fire at each missiles. That's kind of fucking cool. Let's try it. Bro, I'm loving this shit, bro. This might be the coolest idea they've ever had. Verse. I think verse is probably better than fucking. Verse is probably better than. Mastery here. Very cool. I think this is gonna be sick too. Drought of health. I haven't found an issue with AR followers. I would. Okay, so this kind of points to the fact that there are going to be AI followers. Or there's going to be AI. Yeah, I'll leave. There's no reason to stay in there. Excuse me. Bro, how is WoW so fucking back? This is crazy. Yo, what up, bro? What up, blood? Fuck off. I'll get to this. Let's go speak to these guys, these people. But that dungeon was so much fun. Oh my god.
We'll rest when the battle is done, friend.
I got another fucking level? Holy moly, guacastole. Black and bush nash and nicht. Cheap, oh man, which one? Probably that.
Hello. May the mists protect you. I am finished with you. Leave. If it is war you mean to bring to our shores, you may give me.
Goodbye.
I generally agree that Garros did nothing wrong. However, I think in this case he did. Attempt to slay them, inflicting 100% of my maximum health. Ooh, that's cool. Allies within 40 yards will immediately be purified of loss. Okay. I like a sword more than a fucking mace anyways. Alright. Damn. It's a hard choice though, to be honest with you. Because this thing's cool too, but I want to do this. Bro, this is such a sick idea. What the fuck?
Of Aldan Shield.
Yeah,
This
I've
has
done
been
that.
time well spent.
Interesting. Okay. Nah, I don't need to buy those. I will grab this and go there. Zinjin.
Hello,
What up, bro?
Stay away from them. You can see it.
His eye's missing. Let's see. Oh, okay, okay. Oh no, what they gonna do to me, rifleman? Bro, what the fuck? Is this not just crazy as heck, dude? Wow. This is sick, man. Look at the fucking Dracthyr just chilling. Bro, it does it every time. I feel like it's fucking sick for AoE then. Ugh, gross. Disgusting. Oh, I don't have to get out. Never be able to do that in fucking Classic. So easy! It would be mine. Me hunting I. Shaman.
Later.
Ooh.
Spirits be
Seeing red. I'm killing Conk. Ah. Hmm. Yeah, we should probably get that. There we go, man. How I be going off to be with snuff. Wow.
Nothing shall stand in our way. Come what may.
These vermin will pay.
Our orders stand, no matter the cost.
Well, hey, let's say goodnight to my kids. I'll be right back, y'all. Haters gonna hate, hate, hate. All right.
Please browse my wares. Jade
Wow.
Serpent.
The Alliance fucking slave masters.
Time is money, friend. Have a good one.
I knew that. Because they use elemental slaves in Classic, which is just racist. See that shit?
I'm not afraid of
You
you.
go home, dude. Whatever. Whatever. I do what I want. Forever. Okay, okay. Lamborghini Mercy. Is that,
What do you
that,
need?
that guy? The one?
Till next
It's that guy? Oh, what? You got some legs? Oh, yeah, yeah. Bro. That fucking gem, baby. Speed? Ugh. That dog shit, though. What? Door of Shadows? In a fucking way. Fervor. Alright, bro. Yo. You got so much shit. Crit. Haste. Yep. Alright, well. This needs... I don't know, what does this need? Leech. Is it verse? Health regen or crit? Yeah, crit. This... Where's the Tinkers? And that's a Tinker. It's a cogwheel. Oh, that's a, oh, it's a cogwheel. Let's do this. Interesting. Inter-fucking stings.
It's locked.
This is very cool. Okay.
Tell me of your travels.
I'll understand it more as we go.
Oh, hello.
Slow down.
So fuck up, bitch. Fucking snitch ass.
Hmm?
Just touch of death.
Who
that
are you
bitch.
supposed to be?
Your
Tell me
friend,
of your
buddy.
travels.
Speak up. White
You
Tiger
know, bro.
watch over you.
That pussy.
Slow down.
I'm growing a beard.
What?
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from somewhere. Don't worry about me. You need to worry about yourself, there, little fella. Purge hatred. Okay, I guess that's okay.
I
I mean, Monk already feels fucking cool, so is it fair? No, stop. Hey, one stamina. Bruh.
Greetings.
What do you need?
Okay. I'm so glad they added that because it's a huge quality of life improvement. Should be it. Beautiful. Statue of the shoulder sketched. Let's get that. It's a monstrosity. What kind of creature could that be? Oh no. I think it's a bad one. I think it's a bad Mamma Jamma.
Hey, how you doing? Keep it real.
Give me all of them.
Looking to buy?
2008. It's 2024.
Or the Horde. Hellscream's eyes are upon you. Their leader is still in
Does he
fight.
think I'm handsome?
Find him!
Let's get that. Yeah, let's turn these bad boys in. Oh, it is just a scrapper, huh? Bro, I got 915. I'm gonna evolve soon, guys. Level 16. Doran's locks. Landfall. We engaged a horde fleet many times. Oh.
Beasts know when to give up. Filthy animals! Let's stink away from this land. No, I've let my king down.
Horde has no power here.
Actually does, but
You finished it. Well done. What is this shadow? What is the Alliance?
the Alliance playing
Your foe was overwhelmed by a dark energy we call the Shah. Thrives on negative emotions, such as doubt. It has been many years since I...
You again. You see it now. Alliance arrogance. Help us rout them from your land. And your kind can stand tall and proud with the Horde.
My people have stood tall without you for thousands of years.
Are you afraid to fight?
We are not afraid to fight. Our warriors, while few in number, are extremely skilled. You will not participate in this race war, bloodbath of yours. Your conflict will have immense consequences here. Do not bring your war to these shores.
Do not bring your war
This is
to
a
these
hostile
shores.
plan, and we have no reinforcements. We're going to have to improvise, champion.
He didn't listen to
But
fucking
our
thing
orders
he said.
stand. Hellscream will have his foothold here. We will not allow the Alliance to lay claim to this new world.
Is this how England and Spain were? Don't bring politics into it.
Blood and thunder.
I heard you coming a mile away.
Oh, really? Okay,
May your
chlorophyll.
footsteps be silent, friend.
Be good.
On Serenity Falls. The living these things would I don't know if I would really want to get close to them. I just jumped. Look them in their dukers, boys. Way.
Too far away.
It's pretty fucking sick. Like, just the idea. They came up. They have been so ingenious recently. The WoW team. You think that they thought I couldn't ook them in the dukers. Oh yeah, I watched Fallout last night, dude. That shit was so fucking good. What the hell? I think it's actually better than The Last of Us. Man, which is crazy because The Last of Us was really fucking good. I just think it has a really good understanding of the source material. Like, it's goofy, but not so goofy, and like parts of it that are like super serious. I think I'd rather have the haste than the speed. Oh no, I have haste. Interesting.
Time is money, friend.
These supplies should keep us kicking for a few more
Have a good
days.
one.
Have you brought fresh corpses? Hmm? Bring me back some.
Infinite power. Stinky monk. Bro, Mr. Pandaria had so many of these little fun little side things. Man, I'm fucking tired, bro. Kinda got a lot to do, too. Hello, meow meow. Hello, meow meow cat. Oh. I got a meow meow. You can chill here, I don't mind. Just don't sit on my keyboard. Meow meow kitty. No, no.
I hunger.
She hungers.
Nothing shall stand in our
Bro,
way.
I'm queuing as a tank and we still haven't gotten one. That's crazy, bro. Oh, looks like Duke Nukem was already slain. Interesting. So the treasures still give you a lot.
Duke?
Hello, stranger. You are making quite an impression with the local hosen. I dare say they are starting to fear you. You must be one of those folk from that skyship that crashed. I have many questions for you, but this is a terrible place to chat. Please, find me in the Cave of Words, just up the hill here, when you have time to speak. Ah, a visitor. This is an incredible time for Pandaria. The mists have parted, and we rejoin the world. You come in peace, I hope.
Nope.
Pandaria welcomes you. Tread lightly.
And Darren Pete Teapot. Oh, that's disgusting.
Learn the following spell. Oh. Oh. Yo. What? Grants the caster agility for 1 minute? Bro, I want to try this. I wish I was in a dungeon right now.
Thanks
dude.
to your actions, the Hosen fear your people. Indulge me a moment.
Okay.
Ah, here we are. Over 14,000 years ago, this entire
It's a Moga.
was ruled by a terrible race of warlords called the Mogu.
The Mogu.
The Mogu ruled through fear, and fear kept them in power until
You
the
might be
first
yourself.
Pandaran monks taught my people courage. Then the Mogu were overthrown. You see, those who lead through fear only stay in power, while those they govern lack courage. The Hosen are many things, but they are not cowards. Not for long.
That's right.
If you don't wish to fight them, you must inspire them.
Oh, true. I knew that.
How does today find you? Eyes open. Always be learning. Follow me, traveler. Let us get to know one another better.
Oh, hell yeah.
I am known as a lore walker. A kind of historian for my people.
Your mouth's kind of slow, huh?
As
Or am I
such,
just fast?
knowledge is my armor, and I carry a quill in place of a sword. Much of Pandaria's past is shrouded in mystery, even to us.
Even to us?
A lore walker's sworn duty is to rediscover our history. To
We can double jump. Give me 1 second. Oh. Hold on. Where'd you go? Okay.
Effortlessly become unraveled.
Oh fuck, bro. What happened? What happened?
Goodbye.
Welcome. Travel safe.
Hey, sure. That's kind of weird. Crit. All right. Like, what's going on? Why is everybody dying? I'm pretty sure all you have to do is get those things down, right? Am I missing something? Nothing to see. Force all players to face a thing of their own down, yeah. Seeing the downside of energy from the player will complete. Okay. Bruh, y'all gotta heal me, bro.
Darkness inside your soul.
Shit is not hard, man. Like, I can't believe people are having this much trouble on that. Kind of crazy to me. Shit is not hard. We did that forever in fucking MOP.
Jade Serpent guide you. This stone tells of a great Hosen warlord who lived here 2,500 years ago.
His name's a
Prepare
hose.
yourself. Sorok raiders approach. Sorok has plagued this land since the time of the Mogul. They are impossible to negotiate with. Thank you for your help. These notes are important to my studies. Your people value knowledge too, yes? I have everything I need. Quickly, let's move on before they return.
Bro, I got 1,100 so far.
Enough about Andaran history. Let's talk about your people, traveler. I've learned a great deal already just by watching you in action. You fight with the fervor of youth, but the experience of an old veteran. Oh, you've seen a lifetime of warfare, haven't you?
That's right. Unfortunately, I'm not alive.
Ah, this is a special place. My great-grandparents called this part of the forest their home.
Oh, did they?
This will take only a moment. We Pandaren do not worship our ancestors, but we revere their memory and the wisdom that they have passed on to us. It was my great-grandfather who first told me the tale of the Mogul that I recently shared with you.
That's so interesting. Can the corpse fly? Oh, it doesn't walk either.
No. Every good story leads. I would very much like to hear about your ancestor, stranger. Light the incense. Let us reflect on where you came from, eh?
Bro, this is so sick. You can see my fucked up past,
How
I guess.
fascinating. I thought you looked sickly, but now I see the truth. Your people suffer under the weight of a terrible darkness. What strength you must have.
That's right.
Simply to press onward. Farewell.
Yeah, I am sickly. I'm fucking dead. I want that. No fuck. Where we going? Oh, there's a quest over here. Ah, I see. Okay, okay. Set the bazaar.
What do you want? Speak your truth.
Dude, check out some of these fucking sets, bro. Oh, that is so fucking good. Holy shit.
May you find mastery in your passions.
Safe travel.
Speak your truth.
I love this. I kind of want to get that. Usable. Oh, this is for monks too.
Don't believe the lie.
What lie? What lie, bud? What lie?
What do
Rare,
you want?
odd polished stone, bottle tornado.
The world will change.
Be careful. Goodbye.
Speak. Seek the truth.
I already did, baby.
Do not share what I have said.
Little Morutu.
I enjoyed speaking with you.
Protect the truth.
All right. This is about as far as I'm going to go on stream with this. It's fucking sick. However, I need to get on with some SoD. That we can. I'm going to fuck around with it a little bit more. I'm going to make a video today or tomorrow. Probably be out tomorrow night, but. Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I'm so fucking excited. Oh my god, it's gonna be so good. I don't want to get too far into it because, you see, I'm gonna burn myself out of it, and I don't want to do that. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm gonna use the bathroom. to. Wait. I was about to say, ain't no way Willer is on again. So what's this one? Oh, lo-fi hip-hop girls. Let's see. Oh, let's see. There's massive tits. Jesus.
Many Magic the Gathering players ask the question, is it worth it to buy a Thunder Junction Commander deck? Commander Precons have consistently been one of the best products Magic the Gathering makes. But is the product line finally showing signs of fatigue? After all, last year saw a whopping 25 Commander Precons
Jesus,
released.
25?
So is
That's
this
it?
still the gold standard of Magic the Gathering products? Or much like many prospectors of the Wild West,
It's
have
fine.
we all just wound up chasing fool's gold? Keep in mind, it's been 1 full month since the last set of Commander decks were released, which were themselves released 1 full month after the set of Commander decks before them, and now, new Commander Precon alert! It's time once again to see if this new set of playable right out of the box Commander decks is worth their ever-increasing price tag! Let's take a look. But first, I have a quest for you.
It's like 40, right?
Learn web development
It's been
skills
40 for a long time,
and
huh?
programming languages like Python and Go. What's the matter?
Bro, everybody's been getting
Glory
boot.dev.
seeker. What better glory than job skills?
How much is it?
Huh? You don't think you can learn programming languages? Yes, you can. You know all the different names and types of every Pokemon, right? You know what every single character in Stardew Valley loves, right? So why don't you know things like Python and Go? All you need is a game that you can play and learn those skills through playing it, and that is today's sponsor, Boot.dev. Boot.dev is a learning platform designed to
Not
teach you
bad.
back-end web development from start to finish in the Python and Go programming languages. Boot.dev makes learning to code engaging and fun because it feels like playing a role-playing game. This is how you do it. You'll earn XP, level up, and complete quests by completing real programming tasks and real
25%
programming
off.
projects. The developers of Boot.dev strongly believe in preparing their students to get 25% off your first dev, and thank you, Boot.dev, for sponsoring this video.
I might get it.
A Thunder Junction Commander deck contains the following. 1 100 card ready to play right out of the box deck. 1 collector booster sample booster. What is generously referred to as a deck box. A cardboard life wheel. 3 bounty cards, more on those later. And of course, 2 premium foil cards of
Bounty
Commander
cards.
and Secondary Commander, as well as 10 double-sided tokens. Price is about $45, depending on where you buy. That's getting very costly, both for a product that began with an MSRP of $29.95, as well as a product line that has
Did
been
it?
sold in other instances for $19.95. As always, I urge people to browse older Commander Precons, which often sell for less, in some cases a lot less than the newest set. And I maintain a collection of Commander decks for under $40 at www.cardkingdom.com/TCC, which is also where you can pick up my favorite accessories, as well as just singles should you desire them. Each deck
Yeah, but the
includes
shipping
10
for fucking
brand
Card
new
Kingdom
original
is
card
$10,
designs,
bro.
which is
That's
consistent
ridiculous.
with most standard Commander Precons, as well as new artwork on many reprints within the decks, including new Soul Ring artwork. Speaking of artwork, a major change is that the Face Commander card is now in a borderless super art treatment. I think this is a really cool change. I've always liked this style, and I'm just so relieved that they didn't go with that stretchy art that some collector booster cards have. And also that this is not some awful, hard to read, doesn't look like a Magic card template, like those wanted posters or newspaper pages or whatever they're supposed to be. The Face Commanders actually look pretty cool here, though it should be noted the backup commanders are still just in the traditional frame. In addition to the 100 card
You fucked up
playable
the editing.
deck, Commander Precons come with a collector booster sample pack, which has 2 cards that can appear in collector boosters.
Wait, hold
These
up.
are fine. New with Thunder Junction, in addition to
2.
the 10 double-sided tokens, are what are known as bounty cards. These open up a kind of commander side game and require a bounty deck. Each bounty card has a condition which, if a player meets said condition, can claim a reward. Each deck comes with 3 unique bounty cards for a total of 12. I do like these, and think they make for a neat flavor and alternate way to play and enjoy Commander. Thunder Junction also sees the removal of the thick cardboard Commander proxy cards. Originally, Commander decks came with oversized foil cards of their commanders. These were pretty distinct, and I would say somewhat popular, though they had very little actual use and were eventually replaced with the thick cardboard proxies. These were, I feel, less popular, had no real function, but unlike the oversized cards, no real collectability, and now have been replaced with, well, nothing. I guess they were replaced with the bounty cards? Or maybe just the new frame commanders. Alright, I feel the time has come for me to do something I should have done a long time ago. Start calling for Commander Precons to include 100 card non-foil decks, and in addition to the 100 card non-foil decks, have the 2 foil premium cards as usual. This honestly just makes so much sense. Commander Precons have taken away the oversized cards and now the thick cardboard proxies, and we've seen them include plain chase cards with no discernible price increase back with March of the Machine, so I think they could handle giving us all 100 cards, including the Commander and Backup Commander, in non-foil, and then also still giving us the Commander and Backup Commander in foil. Do it, Wizards, by which I probably mean Gavin, or if not Gavin, then Gavin, tell whoever needs to do it. But just how worth it are the contents of these
He's so
Thunder
old.
Junction
That's the
Commander
funniest
decks?
thing.
How well are they constructed, and how well do they play? Let's take a look at financial value and gameplay. If you were to purchase all the singles for each of these decks, how much would you have to pay? Quick Draw would cost you $115.05, while Desert Bloom would run you $75.76. Most Wanted
shit,
up
Jesus.
there at $108.90, and Grand Larceny just a bit lower at $93.74. Keep in mind that, as always, these are pre-order prices that were taken approximately 24 hours before release. But these values, as usual, contain a lot of bulk. So what if we eliminate all cards not worth $1? How many non-bulk singles are we left with, and what is their value? Most Wanted has 28 out of 100 cards worth more than $1 each, the total value being $87.78. Still no $10 card here. The most valuable card is Command Beacon at $8.96. Again, these are all pre-release prices. Again, these are all pre-order prices, which are inflated, and I can't help but look at all 4 of these decks and think not only to the past and the big splashy reprints that we had been getting in Commander Precons, as well as thinking to the future and just how far these prices are going to tank as soon as decks hit shelves. In terms of gameplay, Most Wanted is a Mardu tokens deck that looks to deal damage with outlaws and make treasures. Cards like Massacre Girl and Nighthawk Scavenger are solid cards in their own right, but critically are also outlaws, letting them trigger the commander, Olivia's ability, and also benefiting from Outlaw Matters effects like Back in Town and Discreet Retreat. The goal here is to quickly pull ahead of your opponents with treasure payoffs, but I feel that too is a little lacking here, though it does have some good cards like Reign of Riches and Academy Manufacturer. And it's really too bad that they didn't reprint, say it with me now, Dockside Extortionist, or God forbid, a Smothering
Oh, that'd be
Tide.
great.
And in my testing with this deck, I found that it very quickly devolves into a turn creatures sideways, more so than any interesting new treasure synergy or crime matters deck. Olivia, Opulent Outlaw, turns your
Bruh.
outlaw combat into treasure generation, and treasures into power for your entire board. But outside
just
of
trying to
her,
get to
there just
125.
isn't much connecting the outlaw and treasure themes of this deck.
Shit is
Honestly,
ridiculous.
I think that Vihan Goldwaker is way more interesting in terms of commander, as it has the ability to turn your treasures into 3/3s with vigilance and haste at combat on your turn, which I just love that. But again, it doesn't do much within the deck as it stands, and really needs to be built around, either by you or more preferably in the past by Wizards of the Coast. Sadly, they did not, and so I feel this deck doesn't quite get there. Desert Bloom only has 20 out of 100 cards worth more than $1 each, and the total value to buy all these singles is only $60.64. What's more, there's nothing too impressive here. The most valuable card in the deck is Ancient Green Warden at $11, and then it just kind of has some $5 cards and falls down into $1, $2, and $3 territory. In terms of gameplay, Desert Bloom is a graveyard lands deck in the vein of the Gitrog Monster or Lord Wind Grace, but overall I feel it is a lot less impactful than those prior precons were,
Wait.
possibly due to the fact that this is in
Is there a
Naya
mana card?
colors, or simply that it doesn't make a very good use of its desert sub-theme. The deck wants to ramp up its threats while filling the graveyard with lands, using cards like Harrow and Elvish Rejuvenator to achieve both. Your main threats have landfall, like
How's this
Omnath,
on?
Locus of Rage, or care about lands hitting the graveyard, like Titania, Protector of Argoth. The face commander, Yuma, Proud Protector, costs 1 less for each land in your graveyard. With the aforementioned ramp land to graveyard cards counting as double ramp for your commander, Yuma will hit the board a lot faster than you might expect. The backup commander is also pretty straightforward, buffing plants and tree folk. And I feel there is another secret backup commander in the form of Hazazon, Shaper of Sand, which
Bro,
helps
yeah.
lean more towards the
If I don't
desert
get 125
theme, but
with these.
overall, I find this deck to be rather disappointing. The desert sub-theme never really gets there, and especially as a lands
Fucking
deck, I cannot
finally.
help but think of those past commander precons like Lord Windgrace, and feel very, very underwhelmed by what is going on here.
Where's mining?
In contrast to Desert Bloom, Quick Draw has, 32 out of 100 cards worth more than $1 each, and the total value of these is $100.89. But while there's a lot more value here, there still isn't anything big that stands out, with the top cards of value being Bloodthirsty Adversary and Crackling Spellslinger at a little over $7 each. But I love that there's Shark Typhoon here. They ran Voice of Duality and Winged Boots. They're all first-time reprints worth more than $5. And so while there isn't any big splashy reprint of value, the sheer number of not only quality reprints, but is it staple reprints in this deck is actually quite staggering. I don't want to downplay the new card designs, but I just can't help but be obsessed over what a complete package this deck is for anyone who plays and loves Red and Blue. And in terms of that gameplay,
interesting.
Quick Draw is a deck
That's the
which
one I was
looks to
thinking about
cast
getting.
as many spells in a turn as possible, getting value from payoffs like that Shark Typhoon and Elemental Eruption. In addition to the cards I already mentioned, there's still more staples for this archetype, like Archmage Emeritus and Stormkiln Artist, and the face commander, Stella Lee, wild card, plays very well into this theme, both helping us cast more spells in a turn with her first ability, and rewarding us for doing so with her copy ability. The backup commander, Eris, Roar of the Storm, is a fairly interesting commander, costing 2 less for each unique mana value among instants and sorceries in your graveyard. At 4 unique values, it costs only 2 for a 4/4 Flying Prowess Elemental that creates 4/4 Flying Prowess Dragons. I had so much fun playing this deck. I'd say this deck also technically has 2 additional commander candidates in the form of my beloved Niv Mizzet Perrin and Veyran, Voice of Duality. And I suggest if you pick up this deck, you might want to play a few games just swapping them in as commander and seeing how it changes the dynamic. All in all, this is an extremely strong, extremely well put together Izzet deck. Looking towards the deck Grand
many fucking,
Larceny, we see
basics.
27 out of 100 cards worth more than $1 each, the total value being $73.98. Nothing even at $10 here either. The most valuable card in the deck is Mind's Dilation at $7.66.
I kinda wanna
Mind's
put this,
Dilation is a first reprint
Gonti
from
inside of
Eldritch
my,
Moon, not counting, of course, Secret
Tasha
Layers.
deck.
Now, it is important to remember that low-value reprints doesn't mean a deck's construction is bad. And Grand Larceny is actually a really fun deck to play, with a what's yours is mine theft strategy, which actually means you have better odds than many precons when sitting down at a table against more polished commander decks because, well, you can actually steal your opponent's cards for yourself. Gaunty, Canny Acquisitor, is the deck's face commander, and can steal a card from the top of an opponent's library every time they're hit by one or more creatures, and it makes it cheaper to cast stolen spells. The backup commander, Felix Five Boots, wins our Best Name Award, and is one of two Panharmonicon-style effects in Thunder Junction products. This one I'd describe as a Pan-harmed Onicon, as it doubles abilities that trigger on combat damage. Unfortunately, there's really not much synergy here for that effect, so I would say Felix Five Boots is really well suited for you to build a new deck around. The secret reprint commanders of this deck are the Mimeoplasm, which probably isn't the best commander for this particular deck, and a pair of partner commanders, Kaiser, Ruthless Stalker, and Kima, Stalking Shadow. Together, these partners lean into the evasive creatures sub-theme, steadily growing as they take damage. But overall, I feel this deck has a lot of really cool legendaries that don't quite gel with the rest of the deck's design. Experienced players might really get a kick out of taking this deck apart and building brand new designs, but I do feel the deck is more than a little lethargic when playing right out of the box without any upgrades. You know, usually when ranking Commander Precons not in terms of financial value, but in terms of gameplay and construction, I take a pretty easygoing stance and say that while some decks may indeed be more powerful than others, you're usually pretty safe picking up whichever one you like to shuffle up and play with right out of the box. But I don't think I can say that here. Based on everything I just discussed, ranking these decks in terms of gameplay and construction, it's actually a couple that I flat out don't recommend. Desert Bloom and Most Wanted are incredibly disappointing. Again, I'm not speaking financially here, just in terms of my evaluation in regards to gameplay. But I rank these two not only dead last, but also as ones I don't really recommend for most players, new or old. My second pick, which I can mostly recommend, is Grand Larceny, though I do think some upgrades will do wonders here. But it still isn't as great of an out-of-the-box precon as prior ones have been. My first pick, overwhelmingly and enthusiastically, is Quick Draw. This is honestly everything a Commander precon should be. Powerful right out of the box, great upgrade path, and yeah, existing players can strip it for some juicy parts, both new and reprinted. It's my top pick by a mile, and I really want to emphasize how far above the other three I feel this deck can be. You know, last year we saw one of the most disappointing Commander precon series ever with Commander Masters, but even then, the issue was not the construction of the decks, which was overall still extremely good. It was just the incredibly unreasonable price that was being asked. I said of those Commander Masters decks that in isolation of price, they were excellent. And here we have the regular Commander precon pricing, but as to deck construction and value, I'm afraid it largely just is not there. Final conclusion, Outlaws at Thunder Junction has some of the most disappointing Commander precons in a long time. While the Quick Draw deck shines, the remaining three fall short. In the case of Desert Bloom and Most Wanted, very short of the high expectations that Commander precons usually achieve with ease. Financial value is very low to begin with, and this is actually the first Commander Precon series in a while that I cannot give a singular grade to. Desert Bloom and Most Wanted are barely acceptable, and I'm giving them a C- each. Do not recommend either of these decks. Grand Larceny is a bit better at a B, though I almost want to give it a B-, but I kept it a solid grade because I will say that if this deck speaks to you, either thematically or mechanically or both, go ahead and pick it up and enjoy. It's, you know, pretty good. The only deck that really shines is Quick Draw, which plays right out of the box, has tons of high-quality reprints, and is worthy of Tolarian Community College's highest grade, an A-. Ultimately, with the exception of the Quick Draw deck, I find the Thunder Junction Commander precons extremely lacking and, I'm going to say, disappointing. And before anyone claims that those feelings might have something to do with my own fatigue of how many Magic the Gathering products are coming out, I'll point to the fact that just a few months ago, when we had the Lost Caverns of Ixalan Commander decks, those were some of the best precons ever made, and I said so then, and I'll say so now. But even in addition to that, the Fallout precons, the Doctor Who precons, heck, even the Markov Manor ones were all really high-quality Commander precons, and they hit every mark. So my disappointment in Thunder Junction is in no way based on me just feeling fatigued by the many Magic the Gathering products, although I do feel fatigued by them, but I really see this as a miss. So, what happened here? As always, browse your local game store for discounted prices on old Commander precons, or heck, if your local game store still has Lost Caverns of Ixalan and or Markov Manor decks at the same price as Thunder Junction, you might want to pick up one of those instead. And as always, a quick trip to www.cardkingdom.com/TCC will show you my own collection of Commander decks, available for less than $40 each. If nothing else, this might show you what deals you can be on the lookout for, but you can also check out my collection of accessories and Card Kingdom's giant library of singles, and know that you'll be helping the channel out when you do. And remember, if you want to...
Okay. Well, it kind of makes me want to build my own deck off of these cards. More so than previous. Silver, rough. I need 50 more copper. What the fuck is going on with this song? I clicked on this one because they have massive tits and they're pushing them together. It's very nice. YouTube got some crazy thumbnails nowadays. We're sitting here with this 83. But it's like the 20, correct? Yeah. We're gonna go armor, right? Because I think weaponsmith is not that useful for our needs. Because we need to get Sulphurase, which is from Zul'Farrak. From ZA. It's called Illidan. We'll see what this has to do with Illidan. Great anvil counts as a forge and an anvil. It's really cool. It's so badass. Is there anything else to react to today? Doesn't really look like it.
Welcome back, everyone. Today we've got a fascinating piece of news because in a shock move, a year and a half after the very explosive breakup of NetEase and Blizzard that saw like teams be disbanded, it saw insults being hurled, it saw a literal statue, right? The orc statue being destroyed. Well, now it turns out the Blizzard games will be coming back to the Chinese market. And that to me is interesting for a few extra reasons above just talking about it because it's interesting industry news. Number one, they actually had, right, a World of Warcraft MMO that is not World of Warcraft in development with NetEase, right? They actually had a WoW MMO set in a different time period. And that's one thing that came out whenever this whole story exploded. there's that, and
The
then
fuck?
obviously in and around the time of the Burning Crusade Classic, people noted just how many parses were from Chinese guilds. Well, Season of Discovery, by all accounts, has been absolutely ginormous. That now being open to the Chinese market could matter quite a bit. Now, of course, with this being done, everybody is, giving their most.
I wonder what Chinese people think about classic WoW versus retail.
Leadership under Microsoft here are seemingly making it a top priority to get back into one of these large markets, and a lot of the rough words shared in the past are being glossed over. What we're going to do
Good.
today is analyze what's
Get more
going
people.
on, why it's happened, what this means for all the parties involved, any potential impact on games that we could feel, maybe even in the West, and of course the ultimate question: is this all because Bobby left?
I don't think it was
Could
Bobby,
be.
bro.
And while he has not joined Bellular.Games, he should, because it would be funny, and you should, because we do extra things over there. And it's also, well, frankly, it is the best way to support what we do. My long-term goal is to not have to rely on AdSense or sponsor stuff, and to be more direct to the community, obviously with groups like Second Wind, appearing and getting a lot of independence by, just relying less on the old-school funding model. That's certainly inspirational. Over there, we do Loading the Screen, which is our daily newsletter, and you get access to our videos early and ad-free. So, yeah, look, you guys have really made a difference. It's been
I'm already a
a
member.
bit of a rougher time, and, yeah, it means a lot. But okay. Let's get into the story then. So, in November 2022, NetEase's contract to distribute Blizzard games in China basically expired, right? And this contract had been in since 2008. It wasn't renewed, it just expired, and that meant that, just boom,
Blacksmith hammer.
the games just stopped. Which was pretty crazy for loads of Chinese gamers who, we know World of Warcraft massive in China. I think Overwatch did pretty well too. Even if you take the Warcraft movie, that basically wasn't a financial flop because the Chinese market actually showed up to watch it. So they do love the Blizzard properties over there. Obviously, you've got Diablo Immortal, a game that they did with NetEase, which I'd say is pretty damn targeted to the Chinese market. So yeah, it basically mattered a lot. And per
It's better than
New York
Diablo 4.
Times' understanding, we have a video today. And basically the way it went down is the contract just expired. They were not able to renegotiate it, right? So that ended up being a pretty crazy situation for a lot of Chinese gamers. We know the Blizzard
Not
games are
literally,
really popular over there. And even if you take something like the Warcraft movie, China
feel like
saved
we
it
feel
from
that
being a
way, too.
total financial flop. And of course, there was Diablo, obviously Diablo Immortal, which was a co-production done with NetEase that ultimately wasn't impacted by the other stuff. But yeah, they were working fairly closely together. The thing is, though, when the contract expired, well, both parties probably wanted a better deal for themselves. Now, the reasons behind this are interesting. Per the New York Times, NetEase just wanted a better deal than the usual licensing model that they have. At the time, they were pretty worried about regulations, of course, coming in from the government over there. They have been clamping down on games. They've been enforcing essentially hourly time limits for people of certain ages. It's a whole big thing. It basically meant, though, that the games industry in China was kind of rattled. They weren't feeling as confident about their domestic market, so they did want other things. That's one of the reasons why you see the likes of NetEase and Tencent, just investing across the world. So, thing number one, NetEase wanted a better deal. Thing number two, Bobby Kotick was alleged to have believed that the NetEase CEO, William Ding, was threatening Activision into a better deal by suggesting that NetEase may have influence over the party regulator's approval of the Microsoft Activision Blizzard King acquisition. That's fairly interesting. Bobby having that understanding, of course, means that this would have been a way more tense negotiation, right? Where there's not actually trust in both parties, and there's a feel that they're both trying to just, use the leverage they have against each other. Now, for their part, NetEase actually disputes that. They dispute the IP licensing allegations and the allegations that they were threatening. Now, this story got spicy whenever Simon Zhu, who is NetEase's president of global investment and partnerships, right? He basically said that this was because of one person. So here's the quote. It's quite something. One day, when what has happened behind the scenes could be told, developers and gamers will have a whole new level understanding of how much damage a jerk can make. He said that. Now, obviously, we know that times have changed. We know that the business relationship is changing, that a deal has been signed. And that obviously means we've got to ask the question, what changed?
I think it's Mikey Barra,
Microsoft
bro.
ownership,
I don't
but
know
also
that it's only
still under
Bobby.
Bobby Kotick. So,
But it
recently,
might be. I don't
photos
know.
have captured the new president of Blizzard, Johanna Fares, meeting with NetEase executives, and then
She seems good, man.
market speculation.
She seems like she knows what she's
suggesting
doing.
that some sort of relationship here, like that basically the icy situation is thawing. And as much as yes, Bobby's gone, also the acquisition has taken place. That probably means there's a different power relationship.
Bobbert.
Because obviously Microsoft are very big and very strong. But ultimately, this has all meant one thing, and that is that Blizzard are now going to be fully back into the Chinese market, and
Good, man.
seemingly they'll be right in time for the War Within launch. One of the rough things last time round is, well, if you like Dragonflight and you were in China, good luck. I suppose go play in the Taiwanese servers, or I don't know, maybe the Korean servers or something. Now, the deal being back
That's
on, of
not
course,
that
doesn't need
easy.
statements from Phil Spencer, Joanna Faris, and William Ding. But honestly, going through the statements, they are the absolute, I mean, look, it's just a corporate PR, you know, happy, we're immensely grateful, and blah, 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 demonstrating commitment. It's just that kind of thing. There's really not that much analysis. Now, where there is a little bit of analysis, though, is that while NetEase did actually keep a little bit of a skeleton crew on, they ultimately are in a situation where the teams to actually do this stuff, they don't exist anymore. And that actually does mean that they can't just flick the servers back on, right? There's no quick way to do this. So those teams needing to be bulked up and actually rebuilt does mean that the games won't be coming out immediately. So the first ones are Overwatch, Hearthstone, World of Warcraft, Diablo, StarCraft, and Heroes of the Storm. Those will be returning from summer 2024. And they don't actually have specific details. I imagine they just want Overwatch ASAP and then World of Warcraft in time for the War Within, but maybe also in time for the next phase of Season of Discovery. Because, again, if you remember what those parse counts looked like from, say, Sunwell and the Burning Crusade Classic, it was abundantly clear that that was massively popular in the Chinese market. Now, this also gets interesting because it ain't just Activision Blizzard. Microsoft Gaming and NetEase have also entered an agreement to basically explore bringing new NetEase titles to Xbox consoles and other platforms. And this is not actually the first time that these companies have collaborated. Xbox gave NetEase the partnership to distribute Minecraft in China, which is pretty big, and then NetEase gave the first look rights to Naraka Bladepoint, actually, and that's, it's not a battle royale that's putting out the big millions of player counts, but it is just quietly, stably very successful from all that I understand anyway. Really, I think with Microsoft and NetEase already having a relationship, I mean, it was probably easy to get something like this
You didn't
across
understand
the
my
line.
question.
What would be interesting to me, though, is what sorts of differences are there in the terms here. Have NetEase actually been able to push things a little bit further? Because yes, Microsoft, very strong, massive company, but also Microsoft in the gaming sector, definitely underpowered as compared to how many resources they really should have. Now, there's a few other interesting things to note, kind of esoteric things. As an example, remember Overwatch 2's Steam launch and the review score, right? Do you remember that? Well, that wasn't just what we all thought it was. And at the time we did say this, but basically, in majority, right, by the actual raw number of reviews, remember the population is absolutely humongous, of China. The Steam negative scores were actually in great part people using Steam to express how angry they were that Blizzard games were being pulled, right, from the Chinese market. So a lot of that with Overwatch is people being angry over Overwatch, yes, but a lot of that is actually people in the Chinese market. And as spotted by Daniel Ahmed, here's some of the numbers. Nearly 2/3 of reviews were in simplified Chinese, and of those, right, and nearly 2/3, that's 63,000 reviews, and of those 63,000, 97% were negative. So that really just tells you how angry people were. This was the one way that they could actually express that anger, and of course for Blizzard it led to a very awkward situation where their Western release game, Overwatch 2, is actually being humongously dragged down in its review score because of a review nuke, basically, from Chinese gamers who were angry that a bunch of business dealings meant they can no longer play the games that they love. The sheer scale of the Chinese audience can be seen even in Steam player numbers, right? Like, you will often see in and around, like, sort of peak Central Asia time zone times, you'll see a pretty damn big surge in the player numbers on Steam, right? And a lot of that is going to be people in China using a VPN to play in the same Steam that we play on. So you might also have been thinking, hang on, did China not humongously clamp down on video games? Well, here's something from Forbes. Despite recent regulatory headwinds, China is still the world's largest market for mobile games with 37 billion in sales last year, according to estimates from the research firm Omida. The US, the second largest, generated 22 billion in mobile game sales, again according to them. So, look at the size there in the mobile market. Now, I think there's probably going to be different weightings. I think obviously mobile is bigger in China, and that actually does take us on to another World of Warcraft game. So, one of the things that was the most fascinating to me when this entire thing went tits up is that we learned, I believe it was people who leaked to Jason Schreier, I'm not 100% sure because that's just off my memory, but there was a World of Warcraft MMO. It was intended to be mobile first, but who knows, it could have been like a Genshin Impact sort of situation. And it was being developed by NetEase, right? Now, obviously there would have been supervision and that sort of thing going on from the main sort of Blizzard development center in Irvine, but it does seem that it was largely made by NetEase. That's a little bit like how, say, Diablo Immortal, a lot of that in terms of just like raw production headcount, from what we understand anyway, a lot of that is NetEase. That's very different to, say, Warcraft Rumble, which is entirely an in-house Blizzard thing. So in this case, it would have been Blizzard licensing out World of Warcraft, well, for, I suppose, a Chinese market first MMO, but realistically, I mean, if you take a look at Genshin Impact, you think about those numbers, I mean, if you're Bobby, surely you're going to think that that's something that you want. Obviously, not enough for Bobby to be conciliatory and make a deal, so the whole thing ended up going tits up. The other incentive to make a deal then basically just comes from Xbox needing to make money. Phil Spencer has talked multiple times about how he does have to actually run a profitable business, and you may laugh at that, but he basically said that because the kind of vibe from everyone was Microsoft is so loaded, it's got so much money that they don't really need to worry that much. Right, and I suppose to say, no, we're serious, and a part of our constraints is we need to actually be profitable. We can't just continue throwing money into a pit. Well, Phil Spencer, I suppose, felt the need to correct the record on that, right? So he essentially, I would say, can't afford to not have a chunky revenue stream coming from Blizzard titles in the Chinese market. It would be insane to just say no to that, and that happening, even if it's not a perfect deal, that's obviously going to be preferable to, well, not having any of that money because the deal wasn't good enough.
True.
Ultimately then, I think this is going to be rather impactful, so thinking about Season of Discovery, like, man, that could be huge. The TLDR with WoW subscribers is, man, it's kind of hard to do short, but basically it is that WoW Classic was an absolutely humongous peak, right, whenever Original Classic launched. TBC and Wrath Classic, actually not so much. Hardcore had a decent little bump, but when you take a look at the stuff that Blizzard showed off in their GDC talk, I mean, you really just do see, you know, Dragonflight is retaining people better. Like, Dragonflight's doing an amazing job in that way, but the thing that actually made the numbers just go to the moon, it was Season of Discovery. So in China, what do we know we have? We know we have an audience that loves World of Warcraft, and we know we have an audience that loves Classic, right? So, I mean, who knows with Cataclysm Classic, but at the very least, I'd say Season of Discovery in China, I just think that could do massively well. The other thing there is, if they were doing that, I've got to imagine they wouldn't just be, you know, flicking it on at Phase 4. No, they're probably going to be doing a full launch of that as its own, you know, little separate part of WoW. So whenever that happens, that's just going to be an absolutely humongous thing for them. From what I understand, and Blizzard kept on saying this as time went on, and this is a little bit of the later period whenever they were struggling with subscriber numbers, but they were still reporting them. You would a lot of the time hear that in the West WoW was doing fine, but it had definitely suffered more in the Eastern market. Now, if that trend is still a thing and modern WoW is just inherently not as appealing to that audience, then yeah, I think Season of Discovery could be absolutely humongous. The problem, or the sad thing at least, it's not really a problem for them, it's a problem for us. It is that post-merger, we get far less information about Blizzard stuff in the quarterly earnings calls. So if there is a massive thing, it might be called out. We maybe will get a statistic, but not the sort of thing that we used to get in the past. I think the thing that I am the most interested in, though, is what about that World of Warcraft MMO? What about it? Like, we don't really know that much. Ultimately, that would be a project that they need to resurrect. And resurrecting a project, that means building a team. And if you are building a team, a lot of that team is going to be different people than the people who were working on it previously. And that meant that either you get new people to catch up on somebody else's vision, in a situation where they can't ask that other person because they don't work there anymore, it's either that or you basically just take another stab at it again, I suppose, and do like a harder reboot. I don't know what will happen there. I suppose, though, like, are the incentives that led to that being greenlit in the first place, do those still hold true? Because over that span of time, there have been a lot of worries about the state of gaming regulation for businesses trying to operate in China. Things looked really bad for a bit. They then eased up. So I don't exactly know, but maybe if the big decision makers are worried that they could just be regulated into oblivion, then maybe they won't do that sort of thing. But still, the reason why I was kind of interested in it, though, is they said it was going to be in another timeline. Or not timeline, sorry, like another era. Actually, maybe it is timeline. It could just be a translation issue from sources, but it seemed to be some sort of other era that just got my brain kind of whirring. Anyway, maybe we will see more collaborations and more projects. As an example, Microsoft love mobile, and they're not really that big in mobile. Indeed, you will have noticed through the whole acquisition process, they kept on saying that they were really excited about King. Now, of course, you and I, I'm not excited about King. I don't think you're excited about King if you're watching this channel, and Candy Crush and all of that stuff. But Microsoft were excited.
My mom played shit out of it.
You had Call of Duty Mobile. Now there's Warzone Mobile, which has got cross progression, and I don't really know what's going on there. I need to research that. Obviously, Diablo Immortal. If they could get something other than Warcraft Rumble, I mean, I'm sure they would be pretty excited by that, assuming that their interest in mobile was genuine. And again, you look at that difference of 22 billion USD revenue in the States for mobile versus 37 billion in the Chinese market. I mean, you're going to want a slice of that 37 billion. Problem is, though, are you going to go hard enough to get it? How gacha would they be willing to go for a Warcraft MMO-like project? I suppose that's my leading question. Anyway, that is it for today's video. Thank you for stopping by. Let me know, especially if this impacts you and somehow you're actually watching this channel using a VPN in China. And I suppose if you played with any people who are impacted by this, it would be really cool just to hear how this is actually going down. Got to imagine if you, say, played WoW for 20 years, in China, and you loved it, and then it just disappeared for a year and a half. I mean, man, that would really suck. That would break up your social circle gaming, right? So, let me know. With that said, though, there will be a new video tomorrow, so subscribe for that, and check out this one next.
Hey, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of shit. I don't know if there's anything super fun for me to do, and I have a lot of work that I need to do. So I will see you guys tomorrow, Sunday. Peace.